Hello everybody, this is Mrs. Wiersma. I am just coming to you by video because sometimes when I send out an email, it doesn't seem like you might read all of the directions or all the details. So I thought maybe a video would be good. And I just thought it would give you a chance to just see me face to face. I thought I would just answer a few questions that have come up and make sure that we're all on track to be doing what we need to be doing. So here are some answers to some questions. All right, first question. There's so much stuff at once. How do I find what I need to do? I've heard that Google Classroom is a little bit crazy because it sends you lots of emails every time we change something for an assignment, or all teachers, if they do something differently, you just get lots and lots of emails about Google Classroom. So I just wanted to make sure that every Sunday night or Monday morning, please make sure you're just going to go to your Google Classroom. You're going to click on My Google Classroom, and then you're going to go to the tab that says Classwork. If you get into the tab that says Classwork, then you can just look at, I will just have one stream or whatever for each week. So you'll notice there's one in there from April 20 to 24. If you click on that, that gives specific details about what to do. And then if you click on May 27, or excuse me, April 27 to May 1, there's another one, and then there'll be another upcoming one that will say May 4 to May 8. So if you do that instead of just going directly to your email, that should help you know exactly what you need to do. Okay, next question. This is too much. How can I get it all done? I know that when you first look at my assignment for the week, it might look a little bit overwhelming, but I can assure you it's not. You will be able to get it all done. I know you have lots going on and lots of different teachers to do things for, but I'm very confident that you'll be able to get my work done. What I have started doing is I try to break it down by day just to help you out so that every day you know exactly what to do. So if it says to set the timer for 30 minutes, please set your timer for 30 minutes and only work for those 30 minutes. And then the next day is usually finish up what you are working on. And please notice that I did put some Zoom sessions in there to help you out. So if you're stuck and you're spending too much time on algebra, please make sure you're seeking the help that you need so you're not spending too much time on algebra. All right, what if I do need help? Please make sure you join my Zoom sessions. For the past 2 weeks, I have gotten skunked in my Zoom sessions. I've had 0 people show up, so I've just been sitting there by myself, but I'm really ready to help. So if you need help at all, please make sure you just let me know. The only thing I ask is that you've already watched the video and you've started your key assignment so that you can ask your questions. One thing that works well too, I had one student that just came in to work on his assignment. He just muted himself and he was just working on his assignment while I was working on some things in my office. And then if he had a question, he would unmute himself. Hey, Mrs. Wiersma, got a question. And then I just help him through. So that was very helpful. So I suggest that you could do that as well, especially if you seem to be a little stuck. Alrighty, when will you put in my grades? All right, I will try to put one grade in there midweek. So if you have been working through and you get done a little bit earlier than other people, I will try to put that in on Thursday so you can see, you can make sure that you have gotten credit for that grade. And then I will also put them in on sometime on Sunday. So, and then after that, on Thursday when I do that, I won't be putting incompletes in, but then on Sunday after they've been due, I will be putting in those incompletes. I will also put, if you do get an incomplete and you have been working on the assignment, I will put what you need to do to make sure that you turn that into a completed grade. Okay, what if I turn in my work late? That's okay. I'd much rather have you turn it in late than not turn it in. So even though it has a due date, you technically have until June 10 to get everything done. Okay, a few other things about your work. There are 7 weeks that are going to be counting. You only need to complete 5 of those 7 weeks to get credit for this trimester. All right. I would like you to do all 7 weeks, but even if you can get 5 of them done, that's great. One very important thing though is you have to complete everything for that week to get credit. So if there were 2 key assignments given and you only completed 1 of the assignments, you can't get credit. If you did the key assignments, but then you didn't send me pictures of your video notes, you can't get credit. So you have to complete everything. So if you start out a week, please just go back and finish it to make sure you can get credit for doing all of the work that you are doing. All right, what if I just don't do my work? Well, it is your choice whether to do your work or not. Unfortunately, choices do have consequences, right? In the state of Michigan, Governor Whitmer said that every student will pass on to the next grade. That is true. However, she did not say that you would pass your class. So if you do not pass Algebra 1B this try, will have two options. You will either get to take it in summer school, which I'm not sure why you'd want to do because it's going to be really nice out by then, or you can take the class again in the fall. And maybe that's just the option that you want because you want to have all that time to be able to work on it. But this should be your easiest math class that you ever take. So I would strongly encourage you to just go ahead and get your work done so that you don't have to take it in the fall. But again, it is your choice. You can complete it or not complete it. Again, my biggest advice is make sure you complete all of the components so that you get credit for the week. All right, and my last question being answered is what happened to our team challenges? You'll notice, unfortunately, I only had the chance to know you guys for 3.5 days before we got to take our break. And in each of those days, we were always doing a team challenge. So I love working together and I love the chance to be able to just have some fun before we get down to the math. So I was thinking, I know people are just getting so overwhelmed, and I've been doing this with my calculus class, and they just love it, is continuing our team challenges. So Monday, instead of me having you start on an assignment, I am going to have us have our team challenge. So on Zoom, I'm going to ask that you join me. We will play a game. It might be Pictionary, it might be Categories, it might be Blank Slate, all just sorts of different kind of party games that you might play, like family games or whatever, but we will play them right over our screen. And I'm hoping that you'll join me for that because you're going to get a chance to see everybody else. I really don't want to be sitting there playing a game with myself, but I would really like you to join me because I think that's when we can have a little bit of fun and then you can get down to work doing your math. So I think that is about it. So please just make sure you're checking your Google Classroom every Sunday, Monday. Always be looking for, if you did turn an assignment in, is there anything that I asked that I needed differently from you? And we should do good. So thanks very much for watching and hope you have a great night. Thanks.